Kaze ngatriblishwa guys. Kaze ngatekwa. Yo. Hi, Chef.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage the lyrically acclaimed. Ha. I like this young man because when he came out with the phrase, he went from ashy to classic. I like that. So everybody in the house, give a warm round of applause for the notorious B.I.G. The notorious B.I.G., ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him, y'all.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back once again as your girl, Pamela Baliu, and I'm back with some more content for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a story time, as you guys have seen from the title of the video. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a story time. I only did a story time like once, of which I've been promising story time, so it's time. Today is the day where I'm spilling the tea. Well, technically I'm spilling Coke because today I'm drinking Coke. So grab your teas, grab your Coke, grab your coffee, grab your glass of wine if you got some wine, and let's start chatting. I would like to take this moment to say welcome back to everyone who is a regular digger in my channel, as Michelle Namas would say. If you're someone who is new to the channel, welcome, join the Pam family and go subscribe. The button is right there, or right there, it's somewhere there, Godo. Just subscribe and you know you're gonna have fun. You know you keep watching these videos. There's a reason why you keep watching these videos. Why aren't you subscribing? So please subscribe. Take some time to watch all of my videos and also watch this video. And if you're someone who really likes story times, stay tuned. Yo guys, intombi ayisa glow. Yayibona? Hey, ayisa glow intombi. Ngathi mina going ngongoko. Hey guys, let me open my Coke so we can start with the story time. So guys, remember, if you guys watched the video that I did with my girl Liema McKenna, which was the only collaboration that I did, actually, unfortunately due to corona I can't like have more guests to my channel, but I will try though. If you guys watched that video, I did promise you guys a story time in that video where I said I was going to tell you guys about how I got cheated on by someone who I was I got cheated on with someone I was related to. I am actually related to, right? And I think it's time that I tell that story. So guys, this started off like a few years ago. Actually, technically 6 years ago. I was dating this guy. If you guys feel like the ring lights and my glasses, like the reflection is distracting, please let me know and I'll know that I shouldn't wear my glasses in videos because I feel like it's distracting me a little bit, but I'm gonna try not, you know, yeah. Anyway, so this started like 6 years ago. You could say 2014. I started dating this guy. I was really young. I wasn't dating this guy. We met on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, we met on Facebook. So we started talking and, you know, we started kicking and we really vibed. I liked him, he liked me, but at the same time, I was still a kid, right? So it's like, when someone starts giving you butterflies and stuff like that, you're a kid, you don't know anything about love or relationships and stuff like that, but because you like someone, you think they're cute, that's literally it for you, you know? So, cool, time went by, we started speaking throughout the December holidays as well, around 2014, and then at the beginning of 2015 for the first time we met. And I remember on that day there was a sports day at my school, because I was in grade 8 at the time. Sports day at my school, and right afterwards people would go to a specific park and they would go out and they would drink. So instead of me going there with my friends, I went all the way to a town that was nearby, and I went to go meet up with them there, which is like a mall, like a small mall, you know, a small version of a mall. And I went there and I met up with them there. And that was the first day we met. You know, I was still a kid. Guys, I was wearing OJ. I remember OJ out of the glasses. Oh my gosh, I can still remember. And I was wearing like socks. Those long socks with like 2 or 3 stripes, I think. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. And I was like wearing red all-stars and shit like that. Oh, child. But anyway, that was the first day we met. That day, I won't lie, guys, we stood there for like a couple of hours just speaking, just catching up, and I really liked him. Little did I know, yo, kakakazi yomntu. So guys, as time went by, me and this Jen like really liked each other, really enjoyed each other, and everything was really good. So 2015 went by. I was in grade 8, you know, everything was grand sharp. We had like an on and off relationship for like 4 years, ever since like 2014 until 2018. And then we completely stopped, like completely, because we were on and off. We would date for like a few months, and then we would break up and not see each other for a few months, and then we go back again. And it was an on and off relationship, which was very toxic, I won't lie. The things that we put each other through, because I'm not going to solely blame him, but the things that we put each other through were insane, you guys. They were insane. So fine, guys, time went by, everything is cool, everything is cute, everything is cooking. I don't know which year it was, I can't remember which year it was, but my mom started introducing me to going to church. And I never really liked going to church. I felt really awkward. I felt like church was for old people when I was younger, and I didn't really like it. But my mom was like, you need to go to church, you need to build a relationship with God. And I was like, you know what, okay, let me go to church. Fine, that year I started going to church, and I really started enjoying it. It really felt like I was really building a relationship with God, and I really felt like I was not in a foreign place. But it took a while for me to adapt to where I'm at. Little did I know that this nigga went to the same church as me. I didn't know that, right? Cool. So this other year, at the beginning of the year, my church held like a gala dinner, right, for like the youth. So I went, right? Bear in mind, at the time, me and this guy were not dating. We had broken up, so we hadn't seen each other for a while. And I was at the time, like, I had moved on, but I was not dating anyone at the time. When the did I say Met Gala? When the gala dinner happened. I wish sana Met Gala. So when the gala dinner happened at the time, like, I was not dating anyone. So fine, the gala dinner comes. You know, most your girl has to look fly as hell. Like, you know, I had to pull through. So I had to make sure I look really good, because I don't know who's going to be there at the time, and I'm not really familiar with these people, but I'm familiar with the few people that are there that I met at the specific society that I went to of my church, right? Fine, I got to the gala, and when I got there, and I was like, here's this nigga. So guys, I've decided to take off my glasses because they were actually literally distracting me. I couldn't, yo. So as I was saying them, so guys, I get to the Met Gala. Why do I keep saying Met Gala? I said I'm manifesting. I'm gonna go to the Met Gala. So I got to the gala dinner that day, and he was there, you know, and I was like, you go to this church? And I was like, yeah, I go to this church. And I'm like, and at the time at the gala dinner, you needed to have a partner, and I was not familiar with any of the guys there. I was not familiar with even some of the girls there. So he was like, you know, you can be my partner, we can sit at the same table and all of that. Nyanike. We go inside, we sit at the same table. I sit with a few familiar faces, and then a couple of his friends that I was familiar with. So cool, ne? And it was now we literally were reunited. So fine. Obviously, you all know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get back to each other because we're reunited. And we did. And we did, you guys. Cool, man. As time went by, as I'm getting a bit familiar with church and everything was sharp, my mom introduced me to this girl at church. I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna call her Michelle. I'm gonna call her Michelle. So my mom introduced me to Michelle, right? And Michelle went to the specific society that I went to at the time. And my mom was like, Pam, this is Michelle. Michelle, this is Pam. You guys are actually related because you guys have the same clan names. And most of the time when you guys have clan names, doesn't technically mean you're related, but at the same time, you guys can be actually like related, you know? And we were actually related, you know, like for real. And apparently her dad was something my dad, and something uncle, grandfather, you know, like complicated shanties. But anyway, shut. I'm like, hi Michelle, and me and Michelle got really close, you know, and I started feeling comfortable. She started introducing me to a lot of people around the church, and everything was really cool. She started being really nice to me, and I really appreciate someone, especially girls, because girls can be mean at times. So I really appreciate it when somebody is just being effortlessly nice to me and who's just really being amazing towards me, and you know, I really appreciated it. But little did I know that bitch was playing me. Anyway, Sam is cut, guys. Ne? Fine, me and Michelle are getting close. We becoming friends, you know, we exchange numbers because most related, we're technically cousins. So I'm like, okay, like she's gonna be my friend. Time goes by, you guys, you know. So mostly the youth, you know, the specific group of our youth, we had a group chat on WhatsApp. And sometimes we discuss church things, sometimes we just discuss personal things, sometimes we all like a group of friends now because I'm a bit familiar with everyone now. So we're all talking, and there's a bunch of us, you guys. A lot of us. Cool. And we're in this group chat and everyone is talking. Michelle is also in the group chat. But now we like talking because people in this youth group have been dating each other, you know. People like are dating each other, people have dated each other before. So you might think it's a youth group, it's a church youth group, but at the end of the day, we're still teenagers. We still do teenager things, you know. So Michelle, I don't remember what we were discussing at the time in the group chat, but Michelle says, I'm gonna quote this in my language, ne? And then I'm gonna put subtitles. Michelle says, hey guys, bear in mind this was like a while after the gala dinner. Michelle says in the group chat, hey guys, yazi kukho umntu omhle apha oshiywa ngumntu ombi. I'm gonna put subtitles, you guys. Kukho umntu omhle apha oshiywa ngumntu ombi. You know, I don't know what's going on because bear in mind I'm new, so I don't know what's been talked about. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what exactly the shandis is going on. So I'm like, nyani, because I don't know, kaloku kanti. I don't know. Bear in mind, me and this gent, I need to call this gent a name. I need to give him a name. I'll call him Andile. I don't know why. I'm gonna call him Andile, ne? Me and Andile at that time, we were like getting back to each other, you know. We were getting back to each other and everything was cool, and people in our youth group, you know, knew that him and I were dating, you know. Cool. So grand sharp. Now Michelle said this on the group chat. Now I'm asking like, okay, like, yo, what's going on? I wonder, you know, because I don't know anything, you know, I'm new, so I don't know exactly what's going on. I have my history with Andile. That's the only person I'm familiar with from before. You know, anyone else I'm not exactly familiar with. So, hi guys, it gets discussed in the group chat. Hey, it's a laughing. I'm also now like just reading chats and I'm laughing here and there because I don't know what's being talked about. But I'm like, okay, they're talking. I don't know what's going on. Cool, guys. Me and Andile continue dating. Ne. In me, guys, with everything that was going on, I never went on to ask someone or text someone on the side, but what are they talking about? I'm not that person. I'm not interested. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not the one speaking it. You know, like I'm new here, so I don't really care. You know, so I'm not gonna text someone on the side and be like, yo, like, what are you guys talking about? Who is she talking about? Who is Michelle talking about? Like, I don't give a fuck. Sorry for cursing, but I don't give two fucks at all. So I was like, oh, okay. I already too, you know, ain't got nothing to do with me, not my business. And I moved on. Me and Andile are dating. Now, Shandis is getting serious, but Andile, I noticed that Andile starts not going to church lately. And 1 week would go by, he didn't go to church. The next week would go by, the third week, the fourth, the fifth. And I was like, what is going on? Why is he not going to church? So I started speaking to a close friend of Andile's, you know, and I started asking him, but why is Andile not going to church? Because to me, he's just like, oh, I'm lazy. You know, that's bullshit. Like, when you used to go to church, now what's going on? And he says, oh, Andile is just, you know, he just doesn't want to go to church. I don't know. And you know, niggas ain't shit assholes. This bum assholes lie. They lie for each other. That's what I hate about niggas. No one can be honest with you. You know, tell me the goddamn truth what is going on, but they lie for each other. They lie for each other. You guys, I honestly hate niggas for this. But anyway, cool. I let it slide. I continued going to church, and I was just really cool with it. Bear in mind, me and Michelle are like getting close now. It came to a time where Michelle and I had to go to, not Michelle and I, but the entire youth group. We were in like a competition, right? A choir competition, basically. So we had to go to Youth Nick at the time for this choir competition. So I arrived there early. So Michelle was like, she wanted to look good. I did my makeup that day. She said I must arrive early so I could do her makeup. And I didn't mind. So I arrived early, you guys, and I did her makeup. And we were like really cute the entire day. On that day of the competition, she was like literally clung on me. She would come sit with me, and you know, I would share my food with her and we would talk. She was like on me. She was like postile, guys. She was on me that day. And I knew something weird was going on, but I was like, maybe she was just being nice. I didn't want to be like, and like, you know, maybe she was just being nice. So fine, everything is great. I start being close friends with this other guy from church who's also familiar with Andile, yeah? But it's another story for another day. But what I'm trying to say is I started being friends now with other people as well. I started being close with other people as well, right? Okay. Hey, fine. Time went by. I'm still dating Andile, bear in mind, but Andile is not going to church, and Andile didn't go to the choir competition because he hadn't been going to church, right? Grand sharp. So guys, this other day, after the choir competition, my friend, my really good friend, decides to come and visit me. My really good friend decides to come and visit me. I think that it's okay I'm hoping that it's okay for me to mention her, because this is the friend that I shot the collaboration with not so long ago. That's her, my sister girl. So I'm gonna call her that because she is my sister girl. So my sister girl comes and visits me, and she comes to my place, you know, and we talk, you know, we start talking, now we discuss, because we go to the same church. She's also in the same youth group as me, but a lot of people in my church never liked her, and I never understood why. You know, people were really judging her of the type of person that she is, but because she's different. But to me, her and I are the same, you know. I clicked with her immediately. She's such an amazing person. She just has a bubbly personality, and people don't understand that, you know. And for me, her personality was what like drew me to her. And she's gorgeous, she's amazing, beautiful body, beautiful face, beautiful teeth. And I was like, oh, you and I are gonna be really good friends. And we really became really good friends. It's not the point. Point is, she came and visited me that day. Cool. And we're like talking, we're discussing, you know, personal shit, and we're discussing as well things that were going on at the church at the time. And then she was like, yeah, Tommy, did you hear about what Michelle, oh, my glasses just fell. She asked me, did you hear what Michelle said on the group chat? I'm like, yeah, I saw, Tommy. I wonder, you know, what was she talking about? And then she was like, Tommy, what do you mean you wonder what she's talking about? Don't you know who she's talking about? And I'm like, no, I don't know. It's like, yo, Tommy, are you sure you don't know? I was like, I don't know, who is she talking about? Do y'all want to know who she was talking about? So guys, this entire time Michelle was talking about me. What's this? This entire time Michelle was talking about me. You guys, I had no clue. So this person, Ombi. No, this person Omhle, Washwangundombi. It's me! Ndim Lomdumbi. Ushia Lomdumhle. And apparently this person Omhle is her. Yo, Takonba. What do you mean it's Sangam? Because I didn't understand. And at the end of the day, I'm at church. I'm not dating anyone else except for Andile. So to me, it didn't make sense. So my sister girl decides to sit me down, and then she's like, girl, you better sit down. I need to tell you a lot. And she tells me that Kaloku, Michelle and Andile were dating. And I was like, because Michelle didn't tell me, Andile didn't tell me. Like, no one told me. I don't know. I was like, when were they dating? Apparently around the time of the gala dinner that I arrived, because that was basically me arriving, you know, and coming to church the first time, you could say, you know, and meeting everyone for the first time. So, like, the day of, around that gala dinner and the day of the gala dinner, that was when they were like dating, you know, and way before that. And it came to me, it came to a point where I was like, this makes sense. You know why? A lot of people have been acting funny around me there because they seem to think I'm a homewrecker, which actually does not make sense, because at the end of the day, I was dating Andile first, you know, before this hoe knew him, you know. So it like, to me, it's like, why am I in trouble when I didn't know anything? So why am I being bashed? Why am I being called ugly? Why am I being called names? Why are people talking like behind my back when I didn't know anything? I didn't know shit. Fine, guys. Thank the Lord that my girl that day told me everything, because I feel like if she hadn't have told me, I wouldn't have known at all. Because Andile was not prepared to tell me at all. Michelle was not prepared to tell me at all. And one thing that pissed me off was that this entire time, Michelle is like smiling in my face, you know. She's smiling in my face, trying to be good friends with me. She's smiling in front of my mother. She is, out of everything, you out here breaking bread with me, ho, and you smiling in my face when you know you a lying ass hoe. I haven't even forgotten about Andile, his bitch ass, his bum ass. Anyway, guys, fine. As time went by, now I'm like confused, because it came to my attention, apparently they were dating on and off for 4 years. And I was like, but I've been dating him on and off. At the time was about 2 years, right? I'm like, this does not make sense. It does not make sense. It's either he's been cheating on me with her, you know, or he's been cheating on her with me, you know. So it did not make sense. As time went by, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. Should I confront Michelle? Should I confront Andile? But I was like, you know what, I need to keep my cool, and I need to just see where the shit is gonna go. So as time went by, I eventually met up with Michelle, because we went to the same church, obviously. So we would see each other, and she would try and talk to me and stuff like that. And as weird as it was at the time, there was like something that was going on in church at the time, and I can't remember what it is. And we were like sitting together, and people started asking me about Andile, because I was still dating Andile at the time. I had not confronted him. People started asking me about Andile, and I was like, oh, Andile Khan, and like, we're good, you know. When you start talking about your boyfriend and you're just talking nice things, like, oh man, you know, like you start getting and stuff like that. And she started getting annoyed, right? And she blurted out that she had been seeing Andile for a few months. And I was like, this does not make sense, because you said to other people you've been seeing him on and off for 4 years. Now all of a sudden you've been seeing him on and off for a few months. What's the truth, you know? And it wasn't even confrontational. Like, I wasn't confronting her, I wasn't being like a bitch about it, but I was like, Yani, I heard apparently you said to so and so that it was 4 years. All of a sudden now it's a few months. doesn't add up, you know? But one thing that does add up at the end of the day is the fact that this nigga has been cheating on someone with someone. I decided that, you know what, I don't want to deal with the situation. As a dumb ass hoe as I was at the time, I didn't confront Angela and I just continued with my relationship. I was really young, dumb, naive, and I just wanted to continue with the relationship. I just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it at all. I would literally cry about it because I was like, why would someone I adore and love do that to me? And I would cry about it and I'd be sad and I'd really go to school bummed as fuck because I'm like, what else could this nigga be doing behind my back? And you know when you get that gut feeling that there's so much more going on. Now that you think about it, there's so much more going on, you know? And I was right. A lot more was going on. I thought that maybe it was something of the past, it was it, but this nigga was cheating on me with so much more people. So time went by, and this other day I went to go visit Andile, you know, at his place. And I got to his place, you know, as the usual. We'd get there, chill, do whatever, and you know. This other day he had to leave the room. And I wanted to take pictures with his phone. And this was not even me snooping around, but I just wanted to take pictures. You know, he had a nice phone at the time. And he gave me his phone and I'm like taking pictures, taking selfies, you know, and I look pretty at that day, I mean. And you know when you start looking at like the camera pictures and you start looking like for pictures and you're looking for the pictures that you took in the camera folder. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I like these, and I start deleting ones that I don't like and stuff like that. As I'm going through these pictures, I see pictures of him at Groove, you know. And something told me to continue looking at these pictures. Continue. I continued, you guys, and I saw pictures of him kissing this other girl that looked way older than I was. And I'm looking at these pictures and they are kissing and they're cuddling and shit like that, but they're at Groove and they're drinking, he's holding alcohol, and I'm like, what is going on? Guess what your girl did? Your girl decided to take the phone, give it back to him, Nika Zwayo, and I literally actually just put it on the bed and I acted like I didn't see anything. I didn't confront him. I didn't say anything to this nigga. He came back that day and I acted as if everything was fine. And I went home and I cried about it. Instead of confronting that bitch ass nigga, I decided to go home. I literally continued with my day as if nothing happened, as if I didn't see anything. And the craziest thing is that it's not like he forgot that there were pictures on that phone. Because as some of you would forget, you know, that you're cheating on someone, you would like try and hide the pictures or say, no, you can't take selfies with my phone. You'd say something or do something. He didn't do shit. Just to show that he wasn't hiding the fact that he was cheating on me with someone else. Again, you could say. You know? And as time went by, I also started noticing that this nigga's really cheating on me. You know when you love someone so much and you are trying so hard for the relationship to work and you're pushing and pushing and you're doing everything in your power to make this man happy, but you can see that he's not there. I can go, guys. That was me. I would do absolutely everything. Not once. Guys, I've been having an on and off relationship with this nigga for 4 years. Please excuse my nails, they are the ghetto, but I don't give a shit. I've been on and off with this nigga for 4 years. Not once has this nigga ever taken me even on a date. I'm talking about not once has this nigga even taken me on a McDonald's date. On and off for 4 years. All he did was tell me to come to his place. I'd go to his place and then I'd go home. I'd go to his place again and then I'd go home. And then go to his place again and then I go home. Every single time. Not once did this nigga ever take me on a date. And you know there are people who have financial issues and I'm someone who respects that because I'm also dad Emali, you know. But the least you could do is do something nice for your girl and not once this nigga do anything. I would sit there and let someone, I sat there actually and let this nigga play me. But it was all because I really cared about him and I just wanted this relationship to work. And I would do whatever he was doing and I would let him do it. Literally, I would let him do it. I sat there and let this nigga cheat on me, knowing that this nigga's cheating on me. And I didn't do jack shit about it. Jack shit. You guys, what I'm trying to say and what I mean by the story time and what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I've been through it all. I eventually got to a point where I was really annoyed and I was really pissed off, and I started seeing that whenever I would try and discuss something with him that was serious that I didn't like, he would just laugh about it and be like, you're overreacting, or like, he would brush it off. And that pissed me off. I got to a point where I was really blowing up and I was annoyed, and I confronted him about some of the stuff. I confronted him about the Michelle issue. I confronted him about the pictures, and he was telling me that, like, there's nothing there. I'm saying things. He would tell me that I'm saying things. He would manipulate me to a point I would literally forget the fact that I saw these pictures with my 2 eyes. I was told information by multiple different people. I was not only told information by my friend, but actually different people who came to me and told me that this nigga was dating Michelle at the same time that he was dating you. What did I do about it? I didn't do anything. Instead, he told me that, you know, people are jealous of us, so don't listen to them, don't let them come between us. Yeah, I'm a daughter. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Kaze ngatriblishwa, guys. Kaze ngatekwa. Yeah. I shame, guys. You know, the reason why I decided to do the story time is because he reached out to me recently. Literally not so long ago, as I was going through Lumgoa. He reached out to me and we started talking. And I'm a person who doesn't like holding grudges, but that was the one nigga out of all of my exes that are non-existent. Out of all of my exes, that was the one ex that I never wanted to see him again. Like, I felt like spitting in his face. That's how disgusted I was of him. And as time went by, I started feeling like I'm holding grudges. I'm not able to move on completely because I'm holding grudges, and I felt like I had weight on my shoulders because I'm not moving on, you know, and I'm not letting this shit go. And I won't lie, guys, that specific relationship turned me into I don't want to use this word, but it turned me into a hoe. After that, after I got out of the relationship, I told myself I'm never gonna commit ever again. And I was on a mission to hurt men. I was like, men deserve to be hurt because of that one nigga that I dated. Amongst other people that I dated that also hurt me, but he was the core of it all. I lost my self-confidence because of that nigga. I lost the knowledge of my self-worth because of that nigga. I lost respect for myself because of that nigga. I lost respect for other niggas because of that nigga. Like, you guys, it was crazy. And I might be leaving bits and pieces out of the story because there's so much more that happened, but because of the sake of this video not being too long, So guys, as I said, he reached out to me recently, not too long ago, and we started talking. He was like asking for forgiveness a lot, and he was trying to reconcile everything, not necessarily get back with me, but like he was really ashamed of the shit that he put me through and trying to get for me to forgive him and stuff like that so he can be good. And I told him that I can't forgive you if you can't tell me exactly and be honest with me and tell me exactly what happened. Tell me the truth. And like, admit it, you know, admit that you cheated on me multiple times with multiple people. Admit the fact that you are a bum ass nigga. Admit that boy, you bitch my hosha. Admit that you're a bitch ass nigga. Admit that you treated me like shit. Admit that you knew how much I loved you and cared for you, but you still hurt me purposely. Admit it. And for the first time in 6 years of knowing this nigga, he admitted cheating on me, with 3 or more people. For the first time, he finally admitted to cheating on me with 3 or more. Quite the fact that, guys, he told me, he was like, yeah, I cheated on you with 3 or more people, I'm not sure. Quite the fact that, you're not sure. This nigga was like, he's not sure, but he knows that it's 3 or more, but he's not exactly sure. When he finally told me that, you guys, I got emotional, because for years I was on and off with this nigga. For years he made me feel like I was saying things. He made me feel like I was just being stupid or being overly emotional, or I was just being dramatic, or I was blaming him for something that was not there. For years I was made to feel as if like I'm the one who's the problem in this relationship. I'm the one who's not giving him a chance. I'm the one who's making him seem like something he's not, you know. And it made me feel so emotional, because I was like, I was right all along. I was right. I'm always right. I mean, you know, what I'm trying to say with you guys with the story time is that, firstly, niggas ain't shit. And niggas ain't shit. Secondly, if your gut feeling tells you that, you know, this nigga is doing something, he's probably doing it. Listen to your gut feeling, you know. Listen to your gut feeling. And once you see one red flag, one red flag is enough. One red flag is enough. With me, you guys, I should have known from the get-go that the reason why we keep going on and off with this nigga, that something is going on here. We're obviously not meant to be together. The fact that we are like on and off, on and off, on and off, like a light switch, like, come on, you know. And another thing, you guys, I just, like, love yourselves. Love yourselves, and love yourself more than you love any nigga. Because that nigga, I feel like I said this in the video that I recently posted, if I'm not mistaken, that a nigga can up and leave at any time. A nigga can cheat on you at any time. A nigga can do anything. But if you stay true to yourself and love yourself and look out for yourself, then you'll be fine. And don't ever tolerate bullshit. There are 7 billion people on this earth. About 4 billion of them are men. So you can find a man, a good man, that will take care of you and love you the way you deserve to be loved. Don't settle for less. Don't ever settle for less. I settled. But you know what? I don't regret anything, because I am this 19-year-old woman who is so knowledgeable, who is so smart, so beautiful, because of the things that I went through in my past, including what I went through with this nigga. So right now, I'm good. You know, I'm not mad at him. I'm not bummed out. I don't have anything against this nigga, except the fact that I can't do some now in go. You know, like, you did this to me and showed me your true colors, and I'm moving on because I know my worth. And I'm hoping you guys know your worth. I'm hoping you're not willing to sit down and let somebody walk all over you the way this nigga walked all over me. Know your worth. Bear in mind, like I said, there are 7 billion niggas. I mean, not 7 billion people on this earth, and about 4 billion of them are men. Don't settle. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm hoping that you guys really learned something, and not only about me, but about yourselves as well. Because with that being said, I would like to say thank you for watching this video, you guys. And I'm gonna be doing more story times. I have so much to tell you guys, and I'm trying for each and every story time to have a lesson at the end, you know. So I'm not just spilling my business, but you're actually learning something from the story time. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. If you're someone who is new at watching this channel, I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video and gonna watch more and that you've subscribed. And if you're someone who is a regular and you're someone who usually watches my video, thank you for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. Like this video, leave a comment down below if you're someone who's going through this and you're someone who is facing challenges in their relationship. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.